William Ousu Amua, one of the victims, lost about 800 plastic chairs to the inferno and he is heartbroken.
I came to the store this morning. I was offloading my goods and packing them into the shop. So when I was passing by, I saw that one shop has opened and one man was working there. And I asked him, "What are you doing?" "Electrical welder." And he says, "Doing some welding." "Where's there?" Then I went into my shop, offloading and then packing my goods. Then in a few minutes time, the man came out shouting, "Call fire service, my shop is burning." Then I rushed and came out. It was about 5 minutes past 11. Then I picked my phone and called the fire service. I called them around 11 minutes past 11. And they arrived here in about 25 minutes time. And the fire was all over that place.
What do you sell in your shop?
Plastic chairs. Plastic chairs.
So how many of the plastic chairs are bent now?
About 800 of them. They are all bent, 800.
United in grief, these victims looked on helplessly as the fire spread in lightning speed to adjoining shops.
When the doors, your stores name and I no pay ya so ya be politin background so egu. I ja wo kwa ya ja no tom say billions na ahye. And it's ja wo so doors, sky ja 1.5 billion there e bedu.
About 7 fire tenders, including a turntable ladder, were brought in as fire officers, with the help of bystanders, had a hectic time bringing the fire under control. As fire officers put in efforts to douse the raging fire, parts of the building caved in.
Yes, when we got here, we realized that the available 2 fire hydrants had low pressure, and therefore we could not fully utilize them. That is why we had to mobilize 6 additional fire tenders, including our turntable ladder, to reach to the height to actually deal with the blaze. If you look at the fire, it started around 11 a.m. They wanted to salvage their property before calling us. So it took almost about 20 minutes before we had the call. If they had called us early enough, and then we had also gotten here, by the time we had received the call, we would have done a lot to salvage the damage that we see here. When we are done with full fire extinguishment, we would pull down the structure. That is why we have cordoned up the place to ensure that the teeming public do not get closer to get injured.
Police at the Menchia Divisional Command have arrested a shop owner and a 37-year-old welder who is alleged to have been responsible for the outbreak. Police and military officers were deployed to the scene to maintain order as fire officers discharged their duties. Fire officers have since cordoned off the scene as investigations into the incident continue.